Now, here's a question most of us have on our minds. Which is the best place to be right now? Where do you go?
Raw Dog News.
The simple answer would be
Raw Dog News.
You should not let anybody raw dog you.
Raw Dog News.
Do not raw dog. This is not. Raw dogging is not funny. This is a serious matter.
Raw Dog News.
Raw dogging is a term that is considered slang, and it means unprotected.
Raw Dog News.
Please continue to hold. Your call will be answered in the order it was received.
Hey, welcome to Raw Dog News, everybody.
Hey guys.
Ooh, let's get some levels here. All right. So, what we're doing at the moment is we're on hold with the Employment Department.
California EDD.
To give you the experience of what it's really like to be on hold with the Unemployment Department. That's our
While being on hold with EDD for several hours, I am applying to new job positions online, which I have received no feedback from yet at this time.
Right, so this is so funny.
Hilarious. It seems as though the EDD has locked a few million people's accounts and left them on pending.
So yeah, that's what's going on. Enjoy.
At first, they transferred us to a Spanish line. We waited for about an hour. A woman answered in Spanish. We said, no, we speak English. Then in English, she replies to us, oh, I'm transferring you to the English line. Clicks us back over to the back of the line, where a prompter bot tells us you have a 0-minute wait time. Since that prompter has told us it's a 0-minute wait time, we have once again been on hold for another hour and a half.
0-minute wait time. So what we're looking at now on hold time is 1 hour and 40 minutes.
We're having a great morning at Raw Dog News.
Yeah, we just thought it would be a good opportunity to let you hear and experience what so many people go through when they're doing everything right. They're following the rules. They're certainly looking for work, which is another crazy idea these days on exactly how to do that. So you're doing all the things you're supposed to do, and yet still people are having to call in, wait on hold, not get answers. Even when people do answer the phone, often it's we don't know, or just be patient, that kind of stuff. So, we're going to find out, I guess, what the results are here. We're not going to, expose any personal information, of course, but we'll cut that out, But we're going to hear, what the state of California, and their representatives are saying about this issue that still is continuing with the Unemployment Department. There you go.
Please continue to hold. Your call will be answered in the order it was received.
It was pretty good timing. I should be on the radio.
Yeah, you should be on the radio. Absolutely.
Well, I guess in effect we are on the Raw Dog News.
We are on Raw Dog News, and millions and millions and millions of people have been going through this day after day after day. They say we opened back up, everyone needs to look for work, yet this happens.
Right. It wasn't like you didn't want to keep your job. You know, there's this idea that people who lost work and haven't been able to go back for all of the reasons that we already know about,
or had to stay home when it was in dangerous lockdown with their children because their children couldn't go to school.
Right, but there's still this stigma, like kind of there's still this stigma attached to someone attempting to finance their life without being able to go to work and collecting unemployment. There's nothing wrong with that. We pay into it, in fact. Like, the unemployment insurance fund is self-financed. Like, we all pay into that for this very reason. Like, it's not someone else's money. You know what I'm saying? It's our money coming back to us. We're entitled to it.
Right.
Right. It's like tax returns. Like, no one's mad at people getting tax returns. No one should be mad at anyone collecting unemployment insurance ever for any reason.
Right.
Right. It's that shit's got to stop, because that's just ridiculous. When it's working, what the system is able to do is provide that important financial cushion so people can continue to seek other employment. But as we said, the environment right now and in the past is very different. Looking for work has become a totally different kind of thing in a lot of ways.
Right. A regular thing. And we don't even know if the people on the other end are even looking at piles and piles of applications yet.
Right. And I mean, in my experience, working in the staffing industry, temporary staffing industry, that kind of thing, when I would get resumes, like, say for instance, there'd be a job opening, I'd get 100 resumes, and basically I'd spend like 15 to 30 seconds scanning each one. And if I saw something on the resume that applied to the position in any way, whether it was a job title or job description or something that I saw that...
Please continue to hold. Your call will be answered in the order it was received.
Excuse me.
Yeah, some 0 minutes this is.
If I saw something right, if I saw something that applied, even just very superficially, I'd put that in a separate pile. Any resumes that I saw that didn't have anything to do with the job, I toss. Like, those are gone already, gone. There had to be at least the right words on the page that matched. So then you take the smaller pile and look at it more carefully and basically do the same thing and end up with a smaller set of people that were more likely to be able to do the job. Now there's a lot less of that, and it's more AI algorithms that scan your resume and basically do the same thing, but because of human language and because people describe things differently and using different words, it's not a perfect match. And so if there's not real people looking at this stuff, you're basically kind of throwing it into the void. Unfortunately, that's kind of what's going on. So,
a big black abyss.
Yeah. So my idea is, I think it's important as much as possible to kind of go back to doing job searches in like the old way, where you get your resume up to date, very clear, concise, easy to understand, using plain language, basically like just the facts, and start looking at companies and potential employers that match what you want to do, or find jobs within companies that you want to do and are able to do, and then you start approaching these people directly, and they'll tell you what to do next. I mean, that's kind of just how it works. They might say, oh, this is unusual and you need to go through this channel, for instance. But sending your resume out into the internet is really one of the worst ways to find a job.
Yeah.
You got to be
It's
more
hard.
selective. Yeah.
However, there's that whole anxiety. You walk into a place in person. A lot of people may come off as dicks and think you're a solicitor. They don't, and that's something I was just asking Marcus about. How do we even? I mean, we just have to put up with it, and until there's a place that's nice about it.
Yeah, and it's not necessarily walking in person. You might be making phone calls, or even texting, or just kind of not going through the apps, is what I'm saying.
Please continue to hold.
Right.
Your call will be answered in the order it was received.
In 0 minutes.
Yeah, I bet it will. And 0 minutes. This is a 2-hour-long 0 minutes.
Right. So the only reason you'd want to really, go through an app is if the person that you're communicating with at the company tells you to. And then you do that process and follow up. And just basically it's about staying in communication with real people, not just blindly, sending out applications. I did that for a while, a few years ago, and I was literally applying to like 100 jobs in a day. And I eventually did get hired somewhere through that process. I mean, it's not totally bankrupt. It worked. Any method over time is going to work, but because this was
to be honest, every job I've had was through the apps as well. Not every job, but not in the entertainment industry. It was through people, but all my office jobs have been through apps. However, that was all before COVID.
That's
I don't
right.
know. I mean,
Right.
now it seems like I'm not getting hit up like I was before COVID.
No, because there aren't real people looking at this stuff anymore. In the past, it was different.
Right,
It was different. I got contacted by a real person who was watching like the back office of Indeed for their job search. Someone who was actually there running it, and that's different. But that isn't really the case these days. It's almost all done by computer, and there's really not a lot of people even looking at this stuff, I don't think. Or there's so many applications that yours is never even seen. But I kind of doubt that's what's going on. I don't think we'd be hearing all these stories about businesses not being able to find workers if there was just a flood of applicants everywhere, right? Yeah, that doesn't make sense. It's two different things. So only one of those can be true.
It's true. boy, what a great day. Happy hump day, everyone.
Happy hump day. This is how we get over the hump.
Happy hump
This
day.
is how we do it.
We are the hump at Raw Dog News. And I hope everyone is playing their on-hold EDD music in their cars.
Please continue to hold. Your call
Just
will
to
be
get a
answered
feeling,
in the order it
just
was
to
received.
Just to feel like you're there with us.
Oh, I think this would be a great podcast to listen to on a road trip.
Oh, absolutely.
Maybe moving to a different state for work, perhaps. Like you're on your way, you're rocking out to the EDD soundtrack and driving up, like, I don't know where you're going. Maybe you're driving up the I-5 headed to like Seattle for a new tech job that you just got hired from Indeed.
Exactly.
It's a whole new world.
An entire new world.
Oh man.
Insert Disney music.
Hey, you want me to play the commercial I made yesterday?
Yes, please.
Okay. So this should work. We're gonna hear the audio, which is, I think, good enough. Let's see, get this right. All right, let's give this a shot. Okay. So I'm gonna mute you for a second, Ashley, and the lovely music, so we can hear the
Perfect.
the Ram truck commercial I made as a cool collab with Dave Grohl yesterday. So here we go.
I don't know that one.
How to make a rock star.
Oh my God, we gotta do Smells Like Teen Spirit.
Start them young.
It'd be so awesome. Just open the show with it.
Let them fail. Because bringing out the best of them takes the very best of us.
Yeah, no, I don't think that was gonna work. B-side, B-side.
Sounds like you just hit the jackpot. Ram.
How was that?
That was pretty amazing. Holy crap.
So,
I almost want to. Can you play it again?
want to hear it again?
Yes.
So now I'm wondering if people are picking up some kind of message from the Ram Dave Grohl ad. Anything come into mind? Or do you want to hear it again?
I want to hear it again.
Just to be sure. Okay, hold on.
Yes.
Right. Because there is a message here, I believe. It's the collab. So here we go.
I don't know that one.
How to make a rock star.
Oh my God, we gotta do Smells Like Teen Spirit.
Start them young.
It'd be so awesome. Just open the show with it.
Let them fail. Because bringing out the best of them takes the very best of us.
Yeah, no, I don't think that was gonna work. B-side, B-side.
Sounds like you just hit the jackpot. Ram.
There we go.
That is choice.
Does that make you want to drive a big truck?
I'm ready to get in the truck right now.
I love the ending.
The ending is the real crusher right there.
Can you, if I send you, you haven't seen it yet, right?
No, I haven't seen it yet. I've only gotten to hear it.
So if I send it to you, you can watch it. Hold on. You should be able to do that and stay on the phone.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So I'm gonna send it
Let's
to your.
see.
I'm gonna send it to your messenger, and then you can
I
watch it.
won't get bumped off the phone though if they answer, will we?
Oh no.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna send you the video. Yeah, I think if you just hit play, you'll be able to see and hear it, but we won't. So, right?
All right. As long as
I'm gonna stay.
All right, let's
I'm gonna stay on the phone. You're not gonna lose your spot. So just check it out and see what you think of the visuals too.
Oh, it's not playing it won't play me sound because I'm on the phone. Just the visuals. The visuals look crazy.
Yeah, that's.
Rams featuring Raw Dog News. This is so good. Rammed.
Yeah. Well. Okay. So you kind of see what I was kind of getting at with this.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Like, dude, do you really need to be doing really? Okay, because in the original commercial, right? It's a dual purpose, right? It's an ad for the truck, and it's an ad for their new record.
Right.
Right, and like
I really like this.
So I'm just like, bro, Dave, bro. Do you really fucking need to make a goddamn truck commercial? Seriously? To try to sell your fucking album? Dude! So, what did I do?
It's so true.
What did I do? I told the truth, I think, in the commercial that I made. I think I told
You did. It's actually extremely highbrow. Highbrow posing as lowbrow.
Well, I mean, you listen to the soundtrack, right? Like the music behind it.
Exactly.
They're goofing on a particular song. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with saying, "Hey, bros."
Please continue to hold. Your call will be answered in the order it was received.
Got it. 0 minutes.
With it now.
So.
Zero minutes.
So check it out. So there's nothing wrong with fucking around with "Smells Like Teen Spirit" and saying, "Hey, wouldn't it be crazy if we opened up a Foo Fighters concert with "Smells Like Teen Spirit"?" Right? That's the joke. That's fine. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you couple that, if you marry that with Dave Grohl driving a fucking Ram truck to sell his record, when the only reason he's driving that stupid fucking truck is because of "Smells Like Teen Spirit." Do you really need the fucking money? Really?
Do you really need the money that bad? Seriously.
Really? Dude.
Really that bad?
Dave Grohl sucks so bad. He sucks so bad.
He's pretty fucking silly.
And he, he pulls it off with this goofy, like, happy demeanor. No fucking shit. Who wouldn't be happy with that kind of bread? You'd just be nice to everybody.
Exactly.
You'd be nice to everybody. You'd have no reason to. And
you certainly would not be on hold for 3 hours with EDD.
No, and look at the picture of the Ram, like dumbass Dave smiling driving the truck. That's all you need to know about this country. I'm so glad.
That really is America.
I'm so glad we decided to do this podcast like this. This is incredible.
Me too. What a nice opportunity.
There's nothing like this anywhere.
Maybe they'll actually answer the phone. Maybe they'll actually answer the phone during the podcast.
Well, maybe because this is so stupid. and I think
So
it's funny.
stupid.
I think it's funny. I mean, I have a dumb sense of humor, but this is like kind of hilarious. I would hope that other
Yeah,
people.
it's dark humor.
I would hope that other people would find this funny, and and listen to it, because I don't know if you saw this other video that I posted recently about another podcast. Okay, the podcast that I'm talking about is called Cumtown, right?
Oh, really?
You know-
Interesting.
Do you know about Cumtown?
No, I don't. Tell me what it is.
All right, it's three guys who just do the dumbest shit. Like it's like half funny, inside jokes. Everyone's gay all the time. They're always talking about being like super gay, and
Right.
they're dumb, like
Not just gay, but super gay.
super gay, and their dumbass problems and with women, and it's just like it's like three failed stand-up comedians. But here's the awesome
Right.
part is that this stupid ass sort of funny podcast earns $90,000 a month on their Patreon. They have 20,000. They have 20.
Wow.
They have 20,000 people who donate $5 a month to their stupid show, and it's very self-aware. Everyone knows it's idiotic. Like everyone involved knows how dumb this is. But there are people
Right.
but of course there are people who are very into that dumb shit. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying this is a bad
Right.
thing at all. What I'm saying is, Jesus Christ, like, aren't we a fraction as good and entertaining as Cumtown? I mean, maybe not.
I would hope so.
It's so great. They were
That'd be
playing.
funny. Hi, Raw Dog News. We're really happy that you've blossomed, you've grown subscribers, you're growing a following. We're very proud of you. But you will never, ever be Cumtown.
Never be Cumtown. Now, I think it's a nice marriage, actually, just because of the names of the shows alone. I mean, maybe Raw Dog News might be the paper of record of Cumtown. You know, we're the maybe we
That
could.
was perfect with
Maybe
music.
maybe we could become the news organization of Cumtown. Like, we're gonna report all the cum news. Raw Dog.
Not only that, I think that this EDD elevator music should now be the Raw Dog News music.
I mean, well, it kind of is, right? I mean, I want someone to I want someone to cover this song. I want like a famous
Yeah,
artist
who can we get to cover it?
Maybe I should. I have a show coming up on Saturday. Maybe I should play this on the guitar at the show.
Oh, that's right. You should plug your show.
I just did. I'm going to be playing this.
That's true.
I got a piano player, so it should be pretty easy to figure out.
Sick.
It's going to be sick.
Cannot wait.
I'm not telling anyone. I'm not telling anyone where it is.
They have to find out from themselves in the know in Los Angeles.
Yeah, it's a secret show.
It's a secret show. You have to be in the know.
I'm not Dave Grohl, everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need to drive a truck to sell my show.
Exactly.
I can do both of those things separately. And I mean, really, to get back to that, those are two things that you should be doing separately. Driving your truck is one thing, and then selling your record or playing your show is something else. Those two
Right.
things together are dumb.
They are.
What does he have?
It was absolutely ridiculous.
Does he have the band in the fucking back of the truck, in the bed of the truck? Like, are the other? Because there's no one in the passenger seat, right?
Pretty hilarious.
Where's the fucking band?
Right.
This is a band.
Where is the band?
Where's the
Please
band?
continue to hold. Your call will be answered in the order it was
Oh.
received.
Another 0 minutes.
Maybe. Hey, wouldn't it be funny if Dave Grohl answered the phone?
I hope he does.
Like he heard about what was going on with this.
I hope he answers the phone just to tell us that he has no information for us.
Well, what if he called in on the hotline all mad that we were saying his ad sucks?
He might. We might get a complaint.
Oh, I should give out the number for the raw
Yeah,
dog.
you should give out the number.
It's Beverly Hills.
Yep, call Beverly Hills.
Call Beverly Hills 424.
Oh, shit. Oh, we really are all gonna die. Have you guys heard about monkeypox? So now there's monkey Delta COVID pox.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Should I-
really great. We're having a great time.
Should I look that up? I mean,
Yes, look it up while
we're
we're
here.
sitting here waiting.
monkeypox. Okay. All right, let's hear about this. Here we go.
What we've seen over time is a very rapid increase in the number of Delta variant cases. These high viral loads, combined with low vaccination rates, are creating a potentially very dangerous situation for our state. And the only way to stop it from progressing is to get vaccinated. People who are vaccinated are safe without the masks, but we always want to be cautious, especially with these new variants, because we do not know what to expect. We can't say what's going to come next. With our low vaccination rate and this rapid increase in Delta cases, I fear that there could be a new variant that is actually formed here in Alabama. What we've seen over...
What? Okay, that was not monkeypox. That was a very gay man from Alabama talking about, and that's cool. I'm not saying anything is wrong with that, but clearly he has a lot of pride, and that's cool. The U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention is monitoring more than 200 people across the country for a disease called monkeypox after a case was confirmed in July. On July 16th, the CDC said the patient, a U.S. resident, was hospitalized with the virus in Dallas after having recently returned to the country from Nigeria. The health agency said it was working with Texas state officials as well as the airline the patient flew with to get in touch with passengers who potentially could have caught it.
Please continue to hold. Your call will be answered in the order it was received.
So it's a rare viral disease caused by infection with the monkeypox virus. It was first discovered in 1958. The first human case was reported in 1970 in the Democratic Republic of Congo. Outside of Africa, monkeypox has been documented in just 4 countries: the United States, the United Kingdom, Israel, and Singapore. It's similar to smallpox, but it's milder. You get fever, headache, muscle ache, exhaustion. swollen lymph nodes, which smallpox does not. You get a rash on your face. All right. You get you get
I hope that it gets mixed with COVID.
This gets worse too. It's gross. So, all right, the rash is made up of marks on the skin, which tend to start as flat, discolored areas of skin. Then they become raised and eventually fill with fluid. Then they turn into pustules, which are bumps on the skin that contain pus. Finally, they turn into scabs before falling off. It can cause death in as many as 1 in 10. It lasts around 4 weeks. And people tend to show symptoms between 7 and 14 days after they're infected. It can be spread through broken skin. You can breathe it. You can get it in your eyes, nose, or mouth. It can be spread from animals to humans as well as from humans to other humans. There is currently no proven safe treatment for the disease. And there's a nasty ass picture here too. That does not look pleasant.
No.
No.
If we're lucky, it will mutate with the new Delta COVID.
So it would be the monkey Delta pox? The Delta?
Yes.
The monkey Delta pox. Well?
Yes.
Wow. Okay. That's nothing to worry about.
Right.
Not at all. Because it's only in. So it came from Nigeria. That's what the article said, and then the article said, "Oh, but it's only in 4 countries: the U.S., the UK, Israel, and Singapore. But it was discovered in the Congo in 1950, and then the first human case was in 1970. Oh, outside of Africa. So apparently, monkeypox apparently is all over Africa. And also...
Please continue to hold. Your call will be answered in the order it was received.
Right here, but it doesn't say for how long. Okay. There's a bunch of, we know about this. This is not a novel virus, so that makes it a lot different.
Now, can you explain what that means by not a novel virus? Oh, because it's been around, but there's no cure for it.
No, but the symptoms become very clear, right? These people are breaking out in blisters and pus, right? You're like, oh, keep that person away from everybody. Let's make sure that they're treated, as well as possible. No treatment, so it has to run its course. But you can do things like, pain management, all that stuff. That exists, right? But there's no specific treatment for the disease. But the disease is very obvious. So all you have to do is, put the infected person in isolation until they're better. It's a lot different. So I wasn't joking when I said it really isn't anything to worry about. It's kind of it seems awful, right? And no one wants that, but that's not going anywhere. It's not. We're not going to have a monkeypox pandemic.
No monkeypox.
No, it's too well known and it's not hidden, like something like Rona.
And it's not airborne.
Well, it is too. Sure.
Oh, you're saying it is. Okay.
Yeah, but you can still. In fact, you can catch it much more easily, I think, than COVID, because any contact can cause you to get sick. You don't only
Right.
have to breathe it in. But like I said, you can tell, if someone's sick or a group of people are sick, and you just remove them to some other place until they're better, or if 1 in 10 dies.
Right.
That's it, and then you're done.
And we're done.
Then you're done with it. You got the village is safe now, and then you
The
play,
village is safe.
and then you play this music in celebration.
And then we play the music. So we don't have to shoot people's heads off once they get it, like a zombie type of thing?
No, in fact, this music that we're hearing,
Yeah,
it's
cures it.
It's from Nigeria. This is the music they play when they cure the monkeypox.
Yeah.
They've never played this music, by the way.
Or
It's-
are there monkeypox parties where the parents send them all in to get it?
Only monkey families do that.
Only monkeys.
Well,
So that everyone gets herd immunity.
what about getting a bunch of monkeys and chickens and like toddlers together all in the same room? How about that? Imagine that.
I like this idea. I like where you're going with this. I really like where you're going.
So you get you get 3 girls, 3 boys. They're like 3 to 4 years old. You get 4 chickens and 10 monkeys, and put them all in the same room.
Please continue to hold. Your call will be answered in the order it was received.
Like little monkeys, like capuchins. Small monkeys. Some clucking chickens in there, and a bunch of 3 and 4 year olds. So much fun.
Yeah.
Who would win? I mean.
Yeah.
Oh wow. That could be the new thing. Instead of bum fights or that kind of thing, we just get a bunch of toddlers in rooms with a bunch of different funny animals.
Yeah.
I mean, they're going to get along and play nice. It's not like someone's going to be mean. We don't want that. That's not what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But I think everyone would have a really good time. Drinking juice.
I agree. Well, we could have a whole an entire DJ lineup.
Yeah, that's cool.
Now, here's a question most of us have on our minds. Which is the best place to be right now? Where do you go?
Raw dog news.
The simple answer would be
Years ago, I saw this article.
Raw dog news.
You should not let anybody raw dog you.
Raw dog news.
Do not raw dog. This is not. Raw dogging is not funny. This is a serious matter.
Raw dog news.
Raw dogging is a term that is considered slang, and it means unprotected.
Raw dog news.